Just for documentation's sake, I'm responding to your message.
No,
Oh boy, someone needs to tell Kaliko 74 times 10 is not 7,400.
All right, I'm ready to press when you are. All right, 3,
I'm just
2,
responding.
1,
How about you do
go.
the math?
74 times 10 is not 40.
That's the part that's got me, bro. I did. I don't add up. Where's that Scott Steiner gif, bro, of him being like, he's like, it takes 33.5%, so I got 67 and 2/3% chance of winning this game against Kurt Angle, but you divide that by the 50%, and he just starts
fellas,
putting
we loaded
random
back in.
numbers out. Oh, it's too funny, man. It's too funny.
And we loaded in this time, bet.
All right, folks. I know that Mike was hot. I'm not going to get myself fired. Don't worry. Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos, Week 13 NFASL Game of the Week. Again, I'm Thomas Jones IV, joined alongside by Green Bay Packer head coach Deuce. All right, Deuce. So we were talking about the Broncos being the surprise team, 6-5 going into this game. Chiefs are in the 4 seed right now. That also is pretty surprising, wouldn't you say? Yep, and for the Commissioners, early in this Madden, they've already achieved the goal that they set by making this division more competitive. Here's Melvin Gordon, first carry today, a gain of 2. Denver, again, with Germs coming into the division, Joey Bacchus, coach of the Chargers, and Coach Zach, who has that revitalized team in Las Vegas. The Chiefs lost to Las Vegas earlier this season, so that was the first loss for Kansas City in the division this year after going 42-0 last Madden. First pass today is caught by the tight end, Noah Fant, as he takes a couple of Chiefs on a ride up to the 38-yard line. So there's Noah Fant's first catch today, Deuce, and the former Iowa Hawkeye has been a staple of the Bronco offense this season. Another pass for Locke. He's going to dump down to Gordon. And Melvin Gordon to the 45-yard line, where Willie Gay will make his first tackle of the afternoon. So Kansas City Chiefs so far playing conservatively defensively, not trying to give up the big play, make the Broncos drive down the field methodically here.
Second down at 4. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon.
Heady run there from Melvin Gordon, who we're seeing get a lot of carries early on. It was Javonte Williams, the rookie out of North Carolina, who was the starting running back in Here's a play action, and Locke has a wide-open target named Cortland Sutton. He hauls it in, and Sutton off to the races for the touchdown. 51 yards, and there was no one within the zip code of Kansas City defensively.
And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score. And I don't know if that was scripted.
Does look like that's the case there, Deuce, as that was a huge connection for Coach Germs and a picture-perfect start for the Broncos. They come into Arrowhead, 5 plays, 75 yards, 215. Felt like there were more than 5 plays on that drive because of how long it took to develop. But, man, that 51-yard touchdown pass from Drew Lock to Cortland Sutton, the only score early here in the first quarter.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Kickoff for Kansas City. It's Mecole Harbin at his own goal line. 20, 25, and will be stopped by Sternad at the 26-yard line. Outtrots Patrick Mahomes and this talented Kansas City offense coming off of a monster game against Dallas last week where Tyreek Hill had near 400 yards receiving.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
Well, there's the delay fade, incomplete, looking for Bell. And I am hearing word from my sideline associate / Black Shefty that Deuce's voice is not coming through the stream. So, Deuce, what you're going to have to do is go to the party, and the same thing that we were talking about with KC. If you go to the area where all the icons are, you want to go all the way to the right and to go to settings and then turn your voice to be allowed in the stream. So here's Mahomes to throw. He's hit as he throws, and it does not matter as Mecole Hardman comes back for the football at the Denver 48-yard line. 26 yards, and even when a wide open pass rush from Denver gets there, Patrick Mahomes still is turning water to wine here with these throws.
I didn't catch most of that play, but I saw Mahomes was in the lap of somebody, and he still put it on the money.
Yep, now he's going to throw back across the field and find McKinnon, and a couple of Harlem Globetrotter-esque throws from Pat Mahomes here in the first drive of the day.
I don't know what else you can expect when you have 99 Mahomes. He's been able to do stuff like that. Jerick McKinnon's been a nice addition to this offense. It looks like Edwards-Helaire isn't even there. You don't miss him.
Here's McKinnon. He rumbles for first down yardage to the 36-yard line. And you're absolutely right, Deuce. It does not look like Clyde Edwards-Helaire has won over the favor of Coach Kyle Collins. Again, tried to trade him to New York earlier in the year. The commissioners pulled the David Stern measure and declined it, as Edwards-Helaire being traded for all that speed just didn't add up. 1st and 10, Mahomes, quick throw. This is Demarcus Robinson, the new Sammy Watkins roll as he stutter steps down the 10, 5, and he's down at the 3. Good Lord Almighty, what a set of moves from Demarcus Robinson, and it's 1st and goal.
Oh, that was beautiful. Looked like he was going to be forced out of bounds. Just put on the brakes. Took him all the way down to the 3. Big play.
Big response here from Kansas City. 1st and goal, handoff, McKinnon backwards. Browning and Alexander Johnson tag team at the 3-yard line to stop McKinnon. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
While McKinnon does add a lot in the pass game, his yards per carry hasn't been the brightest. Just having trouble in the run game.
Mahomes on 2nd down, rolling to his left, looking for a receiver. He's going to buy time, and then he's going down. He will be sacked back at the 6-yard line by Justin Sternad, and it's now 3rd and goal after a promising 1st and goal field positioning.
Just got a little too, waited a little too long, looking for something in the end zone, just got to throw that one away. Now a big 3rd and goal for Germs. If he can hold him to 3, that is a massive win when you go up against this KC offense.
Yep, this is the area of the field where Kansas City can't run past you. At the goal line here, 3rd down. Mahomes rolls right back middle. It's caught! Touchdown! Are you kidding me? Demarcus Robinson catches the throw. Patrick Mahomes dazzling here early, and we're tied at 7.
If I'm Germs, I just put my hands up. I mean, that ball looked like it was going right to Justin Simmons. Somehow gets into Demarcus Robinson. There's really nothing you can do there if you're Germs. That's just only Mahomes can really make that play. A little frustrating, but we're still tied.
I think if you put Harry Houdini, David Copperfield, and Patrick Mahomes in a room, I still think Mahomes has the most amount of magic, as he throws one of the most ridiculous throws I've ever seen in Madden, and we're tied at 7. So what a punch in the mouth there and a response from Kansas City. Now it's Denver's turn, as they are now locked at 7, as Drew Lock back on the field. Threw that touchdown pass last time, Deuce. Let's see if they go back to the air or stick it to the ground game here. Here to go play action.
Oh.
Wide open man, it's Sutton again. Another hook up there to Sutton to the 43, and that will gain 18 yards and another Denver 1st down.
Not sure what Drew Lock's 40 time, but he was able to get around the big guy, Chris Jones. Thought he had Hamler deeper down the field, but no reason to throw away a 1st down. Give it another catch for Sutton.
2nd reception in the 1st quarter for Cortland Sutton. This will be a 1st down give to Javonte Williams, and he's going to get a short gain as he works up to about the 45-yard line. Again, rookie out of North Carolina. Him and Michael Carter had that tag team approach back in their college days. power and heavier back here in Denver.
Yeah, you love to see a lot of teams. Part of it's due to the fatigue issue. You love to see a lot of teams using a committee running back, or at least two, split those carries. And you love to see more bodies.
Again, quick throw. It's Melvin Gordon, again, using his pass-catching repertoire as he is decleated at the Kansas City 40-yard line. That's Travarius Ward on the tackle.
Yeah, it's a perfect start for Drew Lock. Don't want to jinx anything, but he's just taking what's given to him. 5 for 5 for a cool 101 start. And just like that, they're right back in KC territory.
Yes, they are. And again, I might be an amateur broadcaster, but I do not believe in the announcer's jinx. And to prove it here, Drew Lock, I don't think he's missed a pass so far in this ball game. So let's see if he throws incompletion here to really put that jinx to test here. Here's a handoff, so we won't even get that opportunity. Williams is going to be stuffed. May have gotten a yard on that one as Willie Gay tackles Williams at the 39.
Yeah, Denver's definitely having a lot more success when they take the play outside the numbers, especially with Melvin Gordon, just passing-wise, doing all their damage in the air right now.
Yeah, it seems like all of their plays have been targeted outside the hash marks here, just trying to stay away from the middle of that D-line of Kansas City for good reason. As here's a pass for Locke. Here's a throw for Williams. He caught it inside the 20, down to the 15 to the 10. So there you go. That's the running back Javonte Williams as he gets 23, and the Broncos are knocking at the door.
I mean, you couldn't have put that in a better spot. I guess you could argue that the linebackers got to have a little bit more effort there, but that is a perfect throw by Drew Lock. Who said they need Aaron Rodgers in the offseason? They got number 3. Slinging it still perfect.
And he will remain perfect as Noah Fant drops it. Oh, I spoke too soon. He had him in the corner route, back of the end zone, but it's an incompletion.
Oh, that's frustrating. Again, Drew Lock. I would still put him as he's got a perfect start. His Fant's got to come down with that football in the end zone.
Yep. First quarter goes to Drew Lock so far. Can they finish this drive with 6? Here is a run, and Williams loses his footing at the line of scrimmage. Travarius Ward strikes again, and it's third down as we approach the final 30 seconds of the opening quarter.
Yeah, 3 inside carries for a whopping 4 yards. Kansas City's not budging inside the numbers.
Broncos will snap. Last play of the first quarter's a throw. It's caught. Touchdown. Judge Jerry Jeudy with the diving grab, and the Broncos retake the lead.
It looked like he did a somersault at the end as he reached out on the low ball. That's a nice play and a big quarter for the Broncos.
2 touchdown passes for Drew Lock, former Missouri Tiger. He has been outstanding in this first quarter. Broncos lead 14-7 with just 1 second left in the quarter.
Yeah, I don't think you could have asked for a better quarter offensively if you're Denver. You got to keep pace with Kansas City if you're going to take that route, and they sure are so far.
Hardman will be stopped at the 23-yard line. That ends the first quarter here in Week 13 NFASL Game of the Week. Denver leading Kansas City 14-7. Broncos again entering play 6-5, a game out of the wild card spot at the 7th seed, currently belonging to the Indianapolis Colts. Kansas City down by 7.
I believe the Colts are going to hang on against Houston. They were playing right now, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to get someone to check on that score. We do have an update there. Looks like someone broke their finger and will not return on the Kansas City defense. So already a tough loss. Actually, that may have been... Okay, it wasn't Hardman. I saw a quick picture. We'll be second and short after that 8-yard carry from McKinnon. Mahomes will go back to McKinnon through the air this time, and he's got first down yardage as he tried to truck through Justin Simmons as Kyle Fuller makes the tackle at the KC 39.
I can confirm that the Colts did hold on. So they stay in that 7th spot, I believe, if that's where they were, if they were in a playoff position.
Yep. So they moved to 8-5 on the season, Indianapolis does, so the Broncos are going to try to keep pace there. Here's a run for McKinnon, trap play, and it's not going much anywhere. Maybe a yard, and it will set up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember when Kansas City played Green Bay, Jerry McKinnon had about 21 carries for 29 yards. So it's not been the most efficient start season rushing the ball for McKinnon, but as a pass catcher, he adds a threat.
Second down, quick throw, it's Tyreek Hill. First reception today for the man they call Cheetah. And Mahomes starting this ball game out 6 of 7 for 100 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't even think that's that bad of a play to give up. You got to keep those safeties in front of Tyreek Hill because his speed is just too much. Just got to hunker down in the red zone here once they get there.
So the Chiefs now in plus territory, early part of the second quarter here in Kansas City. Mahomes is going to hand off to McKinnon once more. He cuts up field. He shoves a tackler away before Justin Simmons corrals him at the 38.
Yeah, interesting animation there. He got on the linebacker, just bullied him down the ground for a nice gain of 4.
Yeah, and that's been quite the talking point in Season 1 of NFASL. We've seen a lot of missed tackles from running backs specifically, guys just breaking off of tackles, especially on those outside runs. As Mahomes looking for Hill, and he's got him inside the 5 to the 2. What a pretty ball that time from Pat Mahomes. And the Chiefs now operating at 1st and goal.
Yeah, that's a little too easy of a connection for Mahomes to Hill. Even when he's not on 2 feet, he can probably make that throw in his sleep.
Here's the 1st and goal carry. McKinnon is denied access to the end zone by one Shelby Harris. 2nd down here as the Broncos stand tall on 1st.
I was about to say, that's an interesting front down at the goal line, but when you have somebody like Shelby Harris in the middle, I guess it doesn't matter.
So the Chiefs will try the stretch run, and this won't work either. Great play by Sternad, the linebacker. And quickly, a couple of stops from the Bronco D. It's 3rd down.
And this is what I was talking about earlier. When you get you get the Chiefs down on the goal line, you're able to shorten the field. You got to be able to get stops. You got to be able to hold on the 3. That's how you beat this team.
So it's now 3rd down and goal. Can the Broncos make one more stop, or can Kansas City find the end zone and knot us up at 14? Here we go. 4:49 to play in the second quarter. Mahomes will fake the give. Will throw the end zone. Touchdown, Mecole Hardman. Great route there and a great throw. Mahomes has now his 2nd touchdown pass, and we are a Harrison Butker extra point away from being tied.
Yeah, that zig route's one of the more preferred routes in short yardage situations, especially in zones. The defenders just don't react in time. And when you have a release like Mahomes, it's going to get in there.
So both teams have scored on their 2 possessions offensively, as we now have 4:45 to play. Here's return from Hamler, and he is just absolutely lit up at the 22-yard line. Former Penn State Nittany Lion able to hold onto the football, however, and the Broncos will take over at the 22. So as we look at Drew Lock, he has been spectacular in this first half, Deuce. 2 touchdowns, only the 1 incompletion so far.
That's the thing. If Germs has got to be able to keep this up. As good as he's played, it's not going to matter unless he can keep doing it.
Yep, here's Noah Fant as he gets away from a couple and finds 1st down yardage. What a sneaky athletic play from Noah Fant.
You're starting to see that a lot more around the league. A lot of the guys are getting better with their stick, able to stop on a dime, make the defenders look foolish. That's a nice play and another 1st down.
Yeah, that's a great point, Deuce. That's something that I don't think we ever talk about enough is just how users have gotten better over the course of Madden. I've been here for a long time. Those that have been here almost as long as I have can attest to this. I mean, Madden 3, 5, 6 years ago even, much different game played by the users, really more about running. Now guys have gotten so much better at passing, as well as on defense. It's been a much cleaner game and a more realistic game, I feel, the way that we play it here in NFASL.
Yeah, it looked like if Javonte Williams' blocker was a little faster on that, he might have had a touchdown.
Yep, here's a throw. Dangerous one, it's picked off. There's the first mistake today by Drew Lock, and it might be a costly one as Bolton bolts inside the 40 to the 35-yard line.
Again, he had a perfect 2 drives, but it wouldn't matter if he made a mistake like that. Just can't happen. That's a great lurk. As much as, I'm going to knock Germs, that's just a great lurk. Not much you can do.
Absolutely. Absolutely a great play there defensively from Kansas City. And again, Coach Sherm's, playing Kansas City twice a year. I think he'll start to get used to that and not make that read again. Here's a nice run, and it ain't going anywhere. Looked like it had the blockers in front, but there you go. Jerick McKinnon still struggling to get some yards on the ground game. Just gets 1 there on 1st down.
Yeah, wasn't able to follow his holes there. Nice stop for Germs.
2nd down, trips to the left of your screen. Mahomes will take the shotgun snap, quick dump down to McKinnon. They'll gain maybe 7, and we'll set up a third down and manageable for Kansas City.
At some point, when you see somebody come out on trips, you're gonna have to at least keep an eye on that flat route for the running back. I know you're trying not to get beat over the top, but he will do that. He will do that to death if he's given it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's again, and that's a tough thing. Is you give that up, or do you come down and then give up that intermediate throw? It's almost a pick your poison. As Jerick McKinnon's got first down yardage via the ground game, that's more of what you expect to see from this Kansas City offensive line, as they were able to push and get that hole opened up for McKinnon. First down.
That's just the thing. That's when you play the Kansas City Chiefs. You're almost forced to guess where he's going to throw before the play if you have an idea of where the route's going. There's just so many things you have to do when you play a team and a player like KC.
2-minute warning here from Arrowhead, and Kansas City has both the football and a tie game inside the Bronco 25-yard line. New set of downs here as Mahomes and McKinnon continuing to work from the shotgun. This will be a handoff for McKinnon, and Josie Jewell with a great tackle at the 24 as McKinnon loses 1.
Interesting chance here for KC if he can use the clock right, get a touch here. He'll get the ball coming out at half, but he's got to get the first one. Still 23 yards to go.
And I know I've been hammering this point home in every broadcast I do, but these end of half possessions, so crucial in determining the winner. Especially if you're in Kansas City's case here, where you have an opportunity to double down, get the touchdown now, and then have the ball to start this third quarter. Here's a rollout, quick throw. It's the fullback, Burton, replacing Anthony Sherman, and he's lit up at the 17 by Kyle Fuller. Not often you see a fullback get hit-sticked by a corner, but it's now third down and 4.
Yeah, that was a mean hit. Big chance here. I just can't call a timeout here if you're Germs. Just gotta hope you can play defense, get a stop.
Tight formation for KC. Denver responds with the 4-man look defensively. They're in the nickel. And here is a rollout for Mahomes. He's looking for something to develop. He finds an open man. It's a touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, second touchdown grab this afternoon, and KC has their first lead of the day.
Yeah, again, I thought that Germs did about as good a job as he could. The only thing is you got to somehow keep Patrick Mahomes in the pocket, or he's going to be able to make plays like that. And that was clockwork.
Yeah, you saw at this onset of the snap, Denver was pinched defensively for their D-line, and that definitely gave Mahomes the ability to roll out there on third down. Here's KJ Hamler, and he's not going to find the 25-yard line. Stopped at the 19. And 3 timeouts for Denver, down by 7 after the Drew Lock interception the last time we saw this offense.
Again, I know there's 40 seconds, but you cannot make a risky throw here and throw an interception. You just got to stay in this game, as frustrating as it is.
Roll out. Here's a risky throw on cue. It is incomplete. Looking for Jerry Jeudy, and almost had him there, but it will be second down.
Love the play call. One of the best routes against man is that wheel route down the sideline, and I think Jeudy had him deep. He just wasn't able to put in a proper throw because he was off balance and there was a guy in his face. I don't mind the play call, though.
Lock on second down. Will throw across the middle. It's Hamler. First down and more. He gets out of bounds at the 39. 28 seconds left to go in the half.
28 seconds, able to get out of bounds there to save a timeout. Now he has the whole field at his disposal. Needs about, 25, 30 yards, I'd say. He could really do whatever he wants in this play because he was able to get out of bounds, save that timeout.
Yep, still have all 3 timeouts to play with here for Coach Germs and the Denver offense. Drew Lock lines up from the gun here from the 39-yard line. KC bringing bodies down to the line of scrimmage. Let's see who saves and who drops. They send 4. Check that, it's 3. Here's a throw to Jeudy, and he's tackled in bounds at the 47, so Denver will call a timeout with 22 seconds left in the half.
Pretty good defense there by Kansas City. They were willing to give up that 9-yard play. Germs will gladly take it. So they get that much closer to field goal range. Still got 2 timeouts and only 6 seconds off the clock.
4 receivers, 3 receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end on the field, but the Broncos going empty here. Lock going middle of the field. He's intercepted again This time it's L'Jarius Sneed. And Sneed brought down by Sutton at the 38. But there you have it, Deuce. Trying to work the middle of the field, but the man coverage too much to bear that time for Drew Lock.
At first glance, it looked like Fant might have been open on the corner route, but you're not going to beat L'Jarius Sneed with a post. His closing speed is too much.
14 seconds to go. Let's see where Kansas City wants to go. They're going for it all for Tyreek Hill, and it's incomplete. Tyreek almost climbed the ladder on a pair of Bronco defenders, but the incompletion will set up second down with 6 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, I've been sleeping on these Denver safeties. I thought that was a sure thing touchdown, but that looked like it could have been an interception. Huge play. Save them at the half. Could be the last play here.
Absolutely. After a near perfect first quarter for Drew Lock, 2 interceptions here in the second quarter, and you're seeing Kansas City trying to stick that knife in late in the first half. Kansas City does get the ball to start the second half as well.
Got that bazooka. You got to make sure you don't get beat deep.
3-man rush. Here comes Von Miller, and Mahomes will just throw it away with a second left in the half. I really thought we were going to see triple zeros.
Whoa, that was the longest second I've seen. Not sure if they'll still have bazooka fired up, but man, that second just refused to go away. One more shot for KC. Should be 3-man deep as it is for Denver.
Yep, that 1 second reminiscent of the infamous Tiger Woods putt at the Masters. Here's a play action on the last play of the half. Mahomes rolling to his left will throw back for Hill, and Hill has the catch, but he's tackled immediately by Surtain. That'll end the first half. Kansas City goes into the locker room leading 21-14.
Now, if I'm Germ, I don't think Germs could have played much better of a half defensively. I thought he did what you're supposed to do when you play the Chiefs. You keep everything in front of you. Try to limit Tyreek Hill as much as you can, but you can't turn the ball over, especially twice, against good teams like KC.
Yep, and for Kansas City, they took advantage of it as they do so often. They turned those interceptions into touchdowns. That first one is what gave Kansas City the 7-point lead as they have possession of the football to begin our third quarter. So in that first half, Mahomes threw 3 touchdown passes, 2 to DeMarcus Robinson, 1 to Mecole Hardman. So Kelsey and Tyreek Hill have not found the end zone yet. I'd expect that to change here in the second half, Deuce.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mahomes only had 3 incompletions in that first half as well.
I'll open this one up with an interception. It's Justin Simmons. He's going the other way. 20, 15, inside the 5. Mahomes misses the tackle, and Simmons is in. Pick 6 to start the half, and the Broncos an extra point from tying the game.
There you go. These Denver safeties might have saved a touchdown before the half, and they just gave Denver a touchdown. Huge play. Germs is right.
Wow. What a turn of events here at Arrowhead. Kansas City had possession of the ball, had an opportunity to go up 2 scores here and really put the pressure on Drew Lock, Coach Germs, and this Denver offense. But Justin Simmons, the pick 6 machine he has been the last 2 years in NFASL, strikes again. Back in week 1, Deuce, Justin Simmons had that huge pick 6 against the Giants before the pick 2 to seal the game. And he strikes yet again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, intercepting the user for the Giants isn't as impressive with all due respect. It's still a really good play. Let's see if Germs can keep it up.
Here's a dump down swing route to McKinnon as he breaks 2 tackles and is brought down by Harris at the 37. That's what I was talking about. These running backs in this Madden just seem to all be like Jerome Bettis and just shoving guys off after they get the ball.
Yeah, Jerry McKinnon shoving off tacklers. He's a whopping 208 pounds. Just mind-boggling.
Here's the crossing play Kansas City wants to get to as they're looking back middle. Beautiful throw from Mahomes to Hill as Browning makes a open field tackle at the Denver 41-yard line. That could have been a lot worse than 23 yards on that one.
Oh, I thought for sure that was another pick for Justin Simmons, but just put it right over. Simmons didn't react. I guess it was just a really good throw and catch.
Yeah, we've seen Mahomes do that a couple times today. Had that no-look touchdown pass across his body, as well as a couple other absurd throws in that first half. New set of downs for Kansas City at the 41-yard line of Denver. So up the seam for Kelsey, and he does not hold on. There's Justin Simmons getting his hands on the football once more. Second down upcoming.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Justin Simmons is on the no-trade list, but if he's not, a lot of teams should be calling. These are some of the best. This is some of the best safety play I've seen out of the league, honestly.
And granted, it's against Kansas City's touted, spectacular, fast, and furious offense as well.
He just broke up a pass on 99 Travis Kelce. Kansas can get much better than that.
Here's a rollout from Mahomes. He's in trouble as Chubb is coming, and this throw will go out of bounds. Bradley Chubb, the enforcer, D-end, coming screaming off the left end there, and it's now 3rd down and 10. So
there we go. Great adjustment from Germs. Got to keep Mahomes in the pocket. Keep those ends, Chubb and Miller. On the outside, got to keep them in the pocket.
Huge 3rd down, 3rd and 10. Throw middle for Hardman. Caught. First down, Kansas City to the 18.
Yeah, that's too good. Jackson, I thought, was right there, but Hardman, the ball was just put on with a lot of pop. He was able to catch it and go down. Big play for KC. They're back in the red zone.
Mahomes' daddy played professional baseball for the New York Mets, so there's another fastball there from Pat Mahomes II. Here's a handoff, and Von Miller with a phenomenal tackle. Loss of 2. And Kansas City going backwards here on 1st down.
So once again, they cannot run inside the hashes. These inside zones are getting blown up. 11 carries for just 17 so far.
2nd down, Mahomes from the pistol. Will throw end zone. It's a wide open Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Yeah, you gotta, when you press a light blue over there, you're gonna leave that streak going down the sideline wide open. Just a mistake.
Yep, there are 3 certainties in life, Deuce. Well, actually, I'll say 4. We'll throw 4 in here. 4 certainties in life. Death, taxes, JD calling a post route, and that play we just saw right there. Tyreek Hill dominating down the sideline against that soft or squat, hard, flat, whatever you want to call it. Tyreek Hill strikes once more. Kansas City with a 28-21 lead now.
Yeah, he got me on that play, exactly. It was Jair Alexander, too. Just if you leave a soft squat, I guess it's called, it just doesn't matter. That's too easy.
So Drew Lock back out on the field. He had the 2 interceptions in the 2nd quarter, had the 2 touchdowns in the 1st. Let's see which Drew Lock shows up here in the 3rd quarter. First throw incomplete. Was looking for Noah Fant. Great coverage that time from Kansas City, and it's 2nd down.
I like how he's not shying away, but, man, he is continuing to take chances, especially over the middle of the field where he's been picked off twice. He's got to be careful.
Quick throw on the man coverage. Nicely done there from Dorian O'Daniel. Tackle made at the 23-yard line by number 44. And it's 3rd down.
Great closing speed. Big situation here for Germs. So we approach the middle of the 3rd. Got to stay in this game. Gonna need a big play here.
See an overload on the right side of the screen. Let's see who comes. Here comes everybody. Locke doesn't pick it up, and he's brought down. Willie Gay, 6 tackles and a sack on the afternoon. It's 4th down. Denver will have to punt.
Yeah, I know it was an all-out blitz there, but these Kansas City defensive backs in coverage are just stuck like glue on these players. There was nothing open if he had time even.
Here's Hill from the 35. Missed tackle at the 40, and Hill fights to the 47. Stellar field position for the Chiefs. They start just about at midfield here with a 7-point lead in the 3rd quarter. Mahomes will begin this drive in the pistol formation. Strong twins look. The PA roll out, looking for the fullback Burton. He's got a stiff arm and will try to work to the 1st down marker. Can't get there. Nice tackle from Sternad at the 45, but a healthy 9-yard gain for Mahomes and the KC offense on 1st down.
It looked like Kelsey didn't feel like blocking for him, but it didn't matter as Burton just shoved him off. Still, we get a good gain of 9.
Tyreek Hill also has his X factor after scoring the touchdown in the last drive. Let's see how long he has that lit up as Mahomes will roll to his left, throw back, and it's caught in traffic by McKinnon. What a dangerous throw. And McKinnon saves the day. That's his 5th catch in the afternoon.
That's another play where you just got to put your hands up if you're Germs. You covered that perfectly. Probably should have been intercepted or at least broken up, but sometimes you just get a bad break.
Here's a play-action throw. It's Kelsey. First time we've called his name in the second half. 4:01 to play in the third quarter as his reception puts Kansas City inside the red zone.
Yeah, KC's finding the groove right now. That pick to start the half didn't phase him. He's still coming out throwing. Germans going to need to stop here down the red zone.
Mahomes with a quick adjustment is going to go Hill again. He's picked. He's intercepted. It's Bryce Callahan. What an adjustment from Coach Germs, and the Broncos pick off Mahomes for the second time in this third quarter.
Gotta give credit to Germs. He's been making adjustments all game, and he made one right there. As he thought he had Tyreek Hill on that, what he had a touchdown on last drive.
Right.
Great adjustment.
That was a stroke of genius, honestly. I mean, just the fact that he was running the press, gave up that look to say, okay, I'm, giving up that throw again, and then the safety to come over and rove. And here goes Melvin Gordon inside KC territory, inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Best run today from any Denver running back. And on one play, the Broncos are inside KC territory.
There we go. Melvin Gordon on his third carry of the game, breaking it loose. Big play.
We'll stay out here. First down, play action. Here comes a blitz. Throw across. It's Fant. First down to the 26-yard line. Gain of 12. And Drew Lock starting to gain a little momentum here at the late stages of the third quarter.
No fear from Drew Lock. You can't have any fear when you're in, I guess it's GEHA or whatever it's called now.
Here's a throw. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted. The pressure. The Kansas City Chiefs sent the all-out double safety blitz. It almost got home. Dangerous play there for Denver. They live to see another down, though. It's now 2nd and 10. Block from the gun. We'll look to throw. He's throwing, and he's got a man. Cortland Sutton for the first down, up to the 13. Willie Gay in on the stop that time.
I gotta say, I'm impressed with Drew Lock's throw on the run. Although I think if that was a defensive back instead of Willie Gates, probably jumped. But maybe that's what Germs knew. A good throw and another first down.
Broncos now at the 13-yard line, inching closer to the tying score. They'll run up the middle for Williams. He will gain about 3 before being tackled by Hitchens.
Oh, I saw him take the safety over that right side of the field. It looked wide open for a stretch. But still an okay gain of 3.
Yep. And again, for Denver, just like with Kansas City offensively, they have so much speed. It's going to be hard for the Denver guys to get behind Kansas City now that the throwing lanes get so tight in the red zone. Broncos go empty. 4-man rush. Lock rolling to his right, looking for something to develop. Throws back, and he's picked off. The throw is behind Melvin Gordon. Chavarius Ward makes the interception in the end zone. What a turn of events here in Arrowhead.
I think that's the first throw that was on Drew Lock.
Just blatant missed throw, yeah.
But, I mean, there was a guy in his face on the run, but, man, that's a killer.
Third interception of Drew Lock today. Kansas City takes over at their own 20. Turnaround handoff for McKinnon as he will find about 3 yards before Browning makes the tackle, as we're now under a minute to play in the third quarter.
And if you're gonna hang with the big guys, you can't get turnovers, and you especially cannot turn it over in the red zone. But still a lot of game left, and Germs got time.
Mahomes to throw. He's going to take the underneath to Kelsey. Kelsey has first down yardage. Bryce Callahan was going for the football there. New set of downs for KC.
It looked like he was following Kelsey, and then he just let him go. I don't know if he thought there was another zone over there, and it was a free completion to Kelsey.
Hard count there, and we're going to send this to the fourth quarter. So from Arrowhead here in Kansas City, Chiefs leading the Broncos 28-21 in the Week 13 NFASL Game of the Week. Joined alongside by Coach Deuce here as Clyde Edwards-Helaire stepping in for the first time today. He'll get the handoff to Boot, and he'll cut up and gain about 4. For the Denver Broncos, Coach Deuce down by 7 defensively, giving up that 4-yard play. They can't give up any points here to stay in this ball game. A field goal would make this a 2-possession game. Here comes a blitz. It's not going to get home. Mahomes has extra time. He throws. He finds Tyreek Hill for the first down to the 49-yard line. Gain of 14. And the blitz didn't pay off there for Denver.
That was an amazing blitz by Germs, but he dove a second early. He had it. He split the guard in the center, but he just dove. I don't know if he thought he had a 7-foot wingspan. Tough break.
Yep, the Chiefs go back to the ground game, and they'll gain maybe 2, as McKinnon's trying to match his stat line from a few weeks ago against Green Bay. 13 carries, 22 yards, averaging just a hair over a yard per carry.
You're at midfield. They got to hunker down. They got to get a stop.
Chiefs are going empty set here on second down. 4-man rush from Denver. Quick throw down the sideline for Hill. It is caught. What a catch by Tyreek Hill. He was working on Patrick Surtain and gets inside leverage. And that streak down the sideline strikes once more for 28 yards.
Probably the third or fourth play where Denver's had tight knit coverage and KC just makes a better play. Not much you can do.
Fake the give one first. Mahomes back to the fullback on the bootleg as he again trying to break tackles. Burton up to the 17. And I think he's averaging over 5 yards a catch as a fullback. He's averaging 8 yards a catch, 3 catches, 24 yards.
It's a little more realistic when Burton's having trouble getting tackled. So that's not too bad.
Oh, and what a play from Bradley Chubb on that counter run. McKinnon didn't even get the chance to decide where to go. Chubb in the backfield and punches McKinnon back to the 21-yard line.
Now, you are going to give up 3 most likely if you do get a stop, but that doesn't matter. It's a big play in this game as we're under 6 minutes. You got to get off the field here. Got to get a stop. Got to lock the ball back.
So a bunch tight end formation for Kansas City. They need to get to about the 14-yard line to extend the drive. Play clock down to 4 as the ball is snapped. Mahomes finds a man. It's Robinson. He's been spectacular today and has the first down. Takes a big hit at the 9. However, it's first and goal for Kansas City.
I mean, you can only use one player on the field. I thought Germs did a perfect job on that side with McKinnon and Kelsey. But it was just an overload to the other side, and Robinson got open for the first.
So the first down play will be a handoff for Edwards-Helaire, and he is in for a Kansas City touchdown. 8 yards away, and Edwards-Helaire on his second carry of the ball game finds pay dirt.
You got to feed him the rock. Only his second carry. Walked in for the touchdown. A big drive, big 5-minute drive for Kansas City. They look to survive.
Yep, they converted on third down on that last drive. 3 different occasions. Denver just could not get off the field, but kudos to the Chiefs offense for continuing to man down here in the second half. Mahomes has thrown 2 interceptions. Drew Lock has thrown just 1 here in the second half, but they have come at inopportune times.
Yeah, when you turn it over 3 times, you're just making it that much harder to win. Down 2 scores here. Not out of it yet, but they're gonna need a score here.
Let's see what Drew Lock has cooked up here on first down. It's Hamler across the middle again. He's still going out of bounds at the 44. That's a pickup of 19 yards on first down.
Nice play there, KJ Hamler. I thought he threw it a little early, but it didn't matter. KJ Hamler was able to break away and get a nice gain out of it.
Yep, shows that speed and acceleration that KJ Hamler possesses. As we have a new set of downs for the Broncos. Bunch tight end formation this time. Yep. Here's the snap. Here's the throw. He's got a wide open Hamler. Can he hit him? The answer's no. Drew Lock overshoots his man, and that is a killer for the Bronco offense.
It's the second time in the game where there's been a gaffe. When they're manned up, the safety just comes down and gives up a free touchdown. This time Lock overshoots him. Another frustrating one. Drew Lock making some untimely mistakes here in the second half.
Yep, and you said got to be able to be consistent through 4 quarters. Drew Lock was outstanding in the first quarter. He's really struggled here in the second half. Great throw on second down, however, to Hamler. Man, that is a beauty. Up to the 40-yard line.
Oh, my gosh. These teams that are itching for wide receivers, they should be calling Jones about KJ Hamler. This guy is something else, what he can do.
First down, Lock back to the air. He's rolling. He's going to throw end zone. He's going to have a man. It's Sutton, and he can't find him. Yet again, Drew Lock can't make the throw. Granted, this one was on the run, but missing out on opportunities left and right are these Denver Broncos.
Did Drew Lock hit arms before the game? Another big overthrow. Frustrating. I mean, that one was a tighter window, but few germs, you're getting impatient.
Empty set, second down. Here comes Chris Jones. Great throw and catch. Sutton, first down inside the 30 to the 26-yard line.
Nice catch. I thought O'Daniel, I believe, was going to jump that. Fitted it in there to Sutton. Nice game. So they keep moving here. Still 4:20 to go.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts for Denver, but again, right now you're just focused on finding that end zone. Melvin Gordon checks into the game. And Locke is buying time in the pocket. Will check down to Noah Fant. Noah Fant has a first down up to the 14. And let's see when the Broncos start upping the tempo here, Deuce.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded a no huddle after that first down. I honestly didn't realize the Chiefs had the full momentum bar. So I guess the screen was shaken up until this point. But yeah, no huddle's got to come in soon here.
And Locke is going to take off and run to the 10. Here comes Honey Badger. Honey Badger makes him fumble. Inbounds. Chris Jones recovers. Kansas City strikes yet again.
Oh, that's a little too risky. I mean, that's just unfortunate. Should have tried to get out of bounds a yard or two earlier, and it cost him the ball and, in all likelihood, the game here.
Yeah, what a sound play, too, from Tyrann Mathieu to go low on the quarterback. And I know Drew Lock was not expecting that as he coughed up the football. That's his 4th turnover today. Mahomes is going to pass here out of his own end zone. He's got a tight end. It's Travis Kelce, 26 yards up to the 34. And Kansas City cruising right now.
Yeah, sometimes I don't think they've been stopped before midfield outside of the Justin Simmons interception. Not too easy.
Yep, here's Jerick McKinnon, and he will go to about the 36, stays inbounds, so the clock will continue to run.
Been a tough second half offensively. It was for James. But 3 turnovers, or 2 in the second half, just can't happen.
Second down, as we approach the 2-minute warning, Kansas City does need to call one more play before that 2-minute mark. As Mahomes is going to let this clock drip all the way down to a second before snapping. Handoff McKinnon. Loss of yards yet again. This one's a 4-yard negative play for Kansas City, and Shelby Harris has another TFL.
I would love, it may not change the outcome of the game, but for future, he's going to play KC a lot more times. I'd love for him to try something new on this 3rd and long. Try and figure out if there's anything that can stop this KC offense.
3rd and 13. Mahomes will throw for it. He'll go for Kelce. Kelce makes the catch and then loses the football. Incomplete. Stops the clock with 1:54 to go. And for the first time today, Kansas City will punt.
It looks like Kareem Jackson will get a breakup on that. Not sure how, but there you go. That's a nice stop for Germs here late in the game.
So the punt will go out of bounds at the 20-yard line of Denver. What a punt there from Townsend, as Drew Lock will trot back out onto the field, trailing by 14 with 1:48 to play. First down's play action. Here comes Chris Jones, and he swallows Drew Lock whole at the 11-yard line. What a time for Chris Jones to get his first sack today.
I'm pretty sure Chris Jones was in a contain on that play, and the right tackle just let him like an Olay. Tough break.
Here's Judy, tackled immediately by Juan Thornhill. So that'll be a minimal gain of about 3. And it's now 3rd down and 17 for Denver.
No matter what, Germs definitely raised some eyebrows with his performance. He battled the whole way. Definitely is going to give KC fits for seasons to come.
For the Broncos, this is a tough loss. They're going to drop to 6-6 here, trying to maintain playoff positioning as this lob is incomplete. Looking for Noah Fant. And more than likely, the Broncos will stay out on the field here for one final play.
Yeah, tough break, but if you're Germs, you really I think you got to keep your head held high. You played pretty well. You just can't turn the ball over 4 times and expect to beat many people, let alone the Kansas City Chiefs.
As
So I thought
Lockett's
he played
away
well.
from Chris Jones. Throw, sideline, caught. First down, Jerry Jeudy. So there's a momentum boost for next week as these Broncos up to the 42-yard line now.
A big word from Germs. I guess mathematically he's definitely not out of it yet. Is Gabe the 7th seed at 8-5?
So right now, looking at the wild card picture here, the Indianapolis Colts do sit at the 7th seed at 7-5. Los Angeles Chargers the 6th seed at 7-4. New England 8-4 have the 5 seed right now. So here's a throw for Javonte Williams. He's tackled in bounds, and that might be the last play of the day. We'll see if the Broncos call one more. And yeah, Germs is 6-6, so he's right behind the Cleveland Browns and Las Vegas Raiders. They're also prying for AFC wildcard spots here.
Denver will go back home. They'll get Detroit next week and Coach Conk, who has found his groove later in the season.
Yeah, another surprise there. These Detroit Lions as we conclude the game here. 35-21 Kansas City, our final score. And I want to really quickly, shout out the Detroit Lions there. Coach Conk, after starting the season at, 0-4 or 0-5, has rattled off quite the win streak here and has crept back into playoff contention in the NFC.
He blew out the Bears last week. So he tries to pick up some momentum for when he gets Watson next year.
So Kansas City prevails here in this AFC West bout. Our final score, 35-21. And for Kansas City, they improved to 9-3 on the season, and they will, at the very worst, hold on to their 4th seed in the AFC. Denver again falls to 6-6, and we'll have another tough matchup next week against the Detroit Lions. As for the Kansas City Chiefs, as we load up their schedule here, they're going to be taking on the Las Vegas Raiders, who defeated them just a few weeks ago, staying home here in Arrowhead.
So the Chiefs hope to see Jacksonville drop a couple games, New York to drop one. They hope to regain that top seed and get a bye.
Yep, right now uphill battle for that, but again, we have more than 6 weeks left to play here in the NFASL. Stay tuned. It's only going to get better from here as we approach the home stretch. For Coach Deuce and the entire NFASL crew, I'm Thomas Jones, the 4th, wishing you all a wonderful evening. Take care, everyone.
Good game, bro.
Appreciate the commentary, Deuce.